Hey everyone, it's Kristen here, and today we're going to be doing some oblique work. We've been focusing on the central abs. Now we're going to hit those side ones. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to do a bunch of exercises that require a lot of twisting. So if you are not up to twisting, please skip this video. And you're going to also be pretty much lying on your back the whole time or up on your shoulders. If you need to make adjustments because of that, please do so. What we're going to start with though, we're going to start with a side plank, and we're going to do each side, so it's going to be a little bit longer than last time with the planks. And you can either do it up on your hand, or if your wrists aren't good for that, you can definitely go down to your elbow. That's the one I prefer. I don't have any real wrist problems consistently, but I just find it more comfortable to be down on my elbow. But it's going to look like this. You're going to be up here. You want your hips up as far as you can get them so that you can feel that crunch right across the side here. If you can't do the full arm, you can go down to the elbow, but see how my hips are still elevated? I'm still using these muscles to pull up as best I can. X-ups. X-ups, you're going to lay down in an X pattern, arms out, legs out. You're going to do a sit-up and then reach across and lift that opposite leg to your hand. If you can't hold that up, what you can do is skip lifting your leg and just try to do the full sit-up and reach across. That way you're still activating those obliques on the side. And then, so we're gonna go back and forth. One this way, one that way. It's gonna look like this. 1, 2. Next up are Russian twists. You're going to sit back, lift your legs up, and then you're going to turn side to side. Try to touch the ground on either side. If you can't hold your legs up, go ahead and put them down, and then just lean back and go from here. You'll still be activating your core. You just won't put in quite as much strain if your feet are on the ground. Runner's sit-ups, kind of like a regular sit-up. You're going to have your feet out flat on the ground though, and you're going to sit up and twist and bring your other leg up so you're connecting across your body. If you can't pull your leg up, go ahead and just do the twist and then back down. If you can't quite do a full sit-up, do it as a crunch, but make sure you're getting that twist so that you're activating the sides of your abs instead of just the center. Crossover toe touches. We did toe touches last time. This time, separate your feet, reach for the opposite toe. Just like that. Twisting mountain climbers. If you can't do mountain climbers, excuse me, you're probably going to want to skip this full exercise here. Otherwise, you're going to be up on your hands. Make sure your shoulder, elbow, and wrists are all in a line. And then you're going to be reaching across with your knee to the opposite elbow. Back and forth. Just like that. Now, remember the Superman where you're laying down, belly down, arms up over your head? Well, this time, your leg and your arm from the opposite sides are going to lift instead of your whole body at once. It's going to look like this. Try to activate opposite sides of your body. And then we're going to finish off with another plank, this time center plank. And you're going to do hip dips, which means you're going to be rolling your hips from side to side. You can do this up on your hands. You can do it on your elbows. I prefer on my elbows. And your goal is to try to create basically an arc or a rainbow with your hips going from side to side. It's going to look like this. Try to keep your back straight and your booty down so that you get more activation on your core. If you don't prefer hip dips, if it's too much motion, you can do spider knees instead, which would look like this. Either one of those will give you some activation on the sides of your core instead of straight down the center. So we're going to go through this one time. I also recommend this to be 2 to 4 sets. If you get through this and you're like, wow, don't really feel the burn there, watch out. On Tuesday, I'm going to be uploading the level up video version of this, where each exercise is going to be a little bit harder. Should get you a little bit more of a workout. But let's go through this now, and we're going to run through one time. I'm going to be doing the regular ones. If you need to do the step down, please feel free. If you need to skip over one or stop and take a drink, please do so. Drinking your water is very important. Any workout that makes you sweat even a little bit you're losing body water, so replace it. It's good for you. So let's start with 30 seconds side plank each side. I'm going to start on my left side. Normally I would just roll right over, but instead I'm going to flip over so that I can still be facing the camera and I can still encourage you. So start a timer if you want. I'm going to be just doing my count, so if I'm a little slow or a little fast, maybe you'll get a little bit more or less of a workout. Again, feel free if you want to be up on your hand, that's totally fine, that works too. If you need to put one leg down on the ground to hold it into the position, totally fine. You do what you need to do to build up to where you want to be. That's more important than necessarily doing it exactly as I'm doing it. Let's get started though. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We're 10 seconds in. Keep going, you can do this. That's 20 seconds. Let's just keep going, 10 more seconds. That's 30. Now flip it over, do the other side. Ten seconds in. You should be feeling it right along here. 20 seconds in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time for X-ups. Again, remember, form an X with your body. Reach for the opposite foot. We're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Russian twists, we're going to do 20 of them because it's a really fast one. So 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. Runner sit-ups. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do those toe touches. Make sure your legs are apart and reach for the opposite foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next up is the mountain climbers. Remember, if you can't hold yourself up, that's fine. Feel free to take a break right here. Otherwise, I encourage you to try. We're going to do 20. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. and that's 20. Now we're gonna do those Superman. We're gonna do 10, so 5 on each side. Two. And now last exercise, we're gonna do a 60-second plank, hip dips or spider knees. I think I'm gonna do 30 seconds of each. You feel free to do what you find most comfortable. And here we go. Start now. Ten seconds. 20 seconds. Halfway done. $40. Ten seconds left. And that's it. 60 seconds. That's our oblique exercise for today. Try to do another 1 to 3 sets. See if you're worn out afterward. If you're not, like I said, on Tuesday I'll be uploading a level up video. Take each of these exercises and we'll show you how to make them just a little bit more difficult to really build on those side obliques. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.